What is your I wish I had started doing that earlier in my life? Quitting my old job to find something better. I'm a person of habit and I stayed there because it was stable and I was afraid of losing that if I tried to find another job. I dropped an application at another company with my years of experience listed right on the front. My phone blew up the next day. They wanted to hire me on the spot. Offered me double what I was currently making. I nearly had a heart attack. It's been almost a year now and I couldn't be happier. Getting up early and just doing what needs to be done in a day instead of putting it off forever. Eating healthier. Being honest with the people around me, and not lying to myself about who I am this year. Brushing my teeth. No one made me when I was too little to care, and by the time I wanted to do it, for me the damage was done. Eating healthy and exercising. I'm 40 and have all sorts of issues due to an extremely poor diet as a child. Don't be like me. Start now. It's easier than you realize. Swimming. A good few years ago, I lost over 125 pounds through dieting and going to the gym this year. For the past 2 years I have plateaued at around 210 pounds and just couldn't shift the last 20 pounds that I really need to. About a month ago I started swimming and it is doing so much more for me than the gym did. Maybe I just needed a change or something, but this is seriously working and I'm going to lose the rest by the end of 2019. Stopped smoking. I have asthma due to smoking now. Getting reasonable amounts of sleep. Saving money. I grew up pretty poor, and my family had spend it while we got it mentality. Never learned how to properly budget and just starting to work on it in my mid-20s. Edit. Just want to say thanks to everyone who has offered advice, suggestions on how to improve. I wish I had stuck to literally any hobby since my early 20s. I flitted about between all sorts and not getting good at anything. I think the biggest one was drawing. I drew so much as a teen. Sure, most of it was wonky anime, but I was starting to branch out into more Marvel, DC style too. It made me happy to just draw whatever I felt like. But I stopped because my parents and teacher kept giving me shit for not doing proper art. Totally killed my motivation, and I didn't keep it up after I moved out, even without any formal teaching. Just imagine what 10 to 12 years of bumbling my own way through sketching could have got me. Oh well, I'm trying to pick it back up again now. Eat well. Invest in a decent retirement savings plan. Spend time with family and friends. You'll never know if one of them disappears one day, without a trace. Learn how to learn. I never had to learn for school. I was smart enough to get through school without it. However, it came back hard when I went to college. Playing an instrument. Drinking water instead of pop. Any type of martial art and learning to cook. Not caring what people thought of me as much. Hit the gym. Taking care of my teeth. I was an idiot as a kid and teenager and didn't properly take care of them, which is something I regret so much. Appreciating my granny's love for me when she was alive. I miss you. I'm over 40 and I joined the volunteer fire department. I'm still able to keep up with the physical requirements of the job, and I love how effective the protective gear is. Everyone has to attend a recruit training camp, which includes a lot of time in the burn building. If I had known firefighting was this awesome, I would have signed up right out of high school. Changing from jeans to sweatpants directly after coming home. Heavenly. Edit. Thank you humble stranger for silver. Snowboarding. I have lived about 15 to 20 minutes away from a snowboard slip for almost 5 years. And I went skiing for the first time in 7 years and the day after snowboarding for the first time ever this winter. I really enjoyed it. But I did it towards the end of the winter, so I didn't have much time before the snow melted. Running always used to make me get horribly out of breath and a painful stitch in my side after just a minute or so. And I figured I could just never do it. I don't know how I had over a decade of PE in school and no one ever thought to teach proper breathing technique. Finally in my 30s I learned to do it right, and in a couple years I go from not being able to run for longer than a minute at a time to doing a half marathon. Don't get me wrong, I'm not great at it and my times to complete are embarrassingly slow. But it's a huge improvement over where I used to be and something I honestly couldn't have imagined I was capable of doing. Seeing a psychologist. Moisturize, kids. Them wrinkles ain't gonna moisturize themselves. Not procrastinating. Still haven't started not procrastinating. I'll do it later. Stopped looking for a partner to fulfill my life. Fulfill your own life and there will plenty of options for partners. Save money. I've recently discovered what I want to do with my life, what I really want my career to be. I wish I'd figured that out 24 years ago. Sure, some good has come from my past choices, but these years of indecision have severely weighed me down. It's going to make moving forward difficult. More difficult than if I had just figured this out sooner. Went from eating fast food 1 to 2 times a day in my teens to 1 to 2 times a month now. You can physically feel the difference in your daily energy level. My digestive system is not screwed up all the time, etc. I wish I had stopped using social media like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, etc. It caused me so much anxiety and FOMO, especially in my high school days. I'm 23 now and haven't been on those apps in 2 years. My life is significantly less stressful and I'm a lot more confident and chill in general. Continuous hormonal birth control. It's been life-changing not having hormonal fluctuations. It triggered hypomanic episodes. I am more functional and have a much easier time controlling myself now. Before, it was really bad and causing issues with all aspects of my life. Also, not having a period is amazing. Fuck that. Being selfish, not giving my energy to black holes. Being productive. Taking my education more seriously and not letting myself be influenced and addicted to social media. Plus working out. Moisturizing. Seeing a therapist. I kinda got off my parents' home knowing I had 1,000 things to improve about myself and I did those. Then, I got into a narcissistic relationships which made me question everything I had done and reverted most of it. Only afterwards I went there to find out I did everything right on the first time. It's easier the second time around. Still have that feeling of almost a decade of my life lost, though. Dungeons and Dragons. Paying attention to my weight. I ended up putting on so much weight when I was younger. I was 110 pounds at age 9 and it sucked. Recently I've been exercising and eating healthier and it makes me happier and obviously healthier. Therapy. My level of self-awareness has never been anywhere near where I thought it was. And trying to fix everything myself was a waste of time. Learning more languages. So much easier when you're a kid. Writing books, even if they suck. Wearing sunscreen daily.
Thanks for watching and please like and subscribe to support the channel.